Doesn't gamma have more body penetrative versus alpha radiation, which can be stopped by the skin? Is exposure to either basically the same danger in the same rad levels? That's a really great question. And it's not a simple little process to calculate effective dose. That's really what's being asked here. Now, effective dose, it requires that you know what the linear energy transfer is of the radiation. So alpha has a much higher linear energy transfer than does gamma or beta. And so if it's inside you, the alpha, with that higher LET, it's going to give you a higher effective dose for the same energy deposition. There's also a tissue weighting factor. Some tissues are more sensitive than others. The gonads are more sensitive than the eyes, and the muscle is less sensitive than the bone marrow. And so depending on the chemical form and where it goes in the body, internal contamination is going to have a different effect depending on its chemical form. Where does the body put it? Say radioiodine, the body's going to treat very different than just say natural potassium, which is also radioactive. And so you've got to take into consideration the LET and the tissue weighting factor. Now the dose is just energy per mass. So if you have a joule per kilogram, that's a gray, or 100 ergs per gram, that's a rad. And so that's just depositing energy in the form of heat, basically. It all dissipates into heat, but that amount of heat has a certain carcinogenity, especially for high doses, above 10 rem for sure. And so you've got to factor all of those things in. If it's alpha on the skin, it's basically a no never mind, unless you can get it into your mouth, because the alpha does stop, is stopped by the skin, and your dead skin layer is enough to stop the alpha particles. And so it's not a trivial thing, which is why, as a general rule, don't listen to anybody telling you anything on the internet about radiation unless they're an expert, because it's so difficult to get this stuff right because it's so complicated. Just a fun little anecdote. I was working with a colleague back when I was in industry, and he was complaining about a mistake that a technician had made. He said, "Come on, it's not rocket science." And I said, "No, but it is nuclear science." So, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something and you enjoyed the video, and you have a very good day.